Hello, everyone. The technical difficulties appeared out of nowhere. This dude, hello. Kyra, hello. Rat time! The whole bloody swarm of them. I've fixed it. Okay. Yep, my microphone just disconnected for no discernible reason because we love nothing more than random technical difficulties. So, welcome back, chat. I'm excited, right? I had a lot of fun with the first stream, so we're just going to be doing more of this, trying to get through this game, you know, firstly, while the hype cycle is still alive, and second, you know, so I can remember how to play it for longer than, like, a moment. Right, the biggest problem with, like, the usual schedule of doing one game a week is just that I forget how to play each game in between the weeks. Because I play too many games. At least they're all somewhat similar, right? Like, I'd struggle a whole lot, if I was changing total genres every other day. That'd be difficult. But that is okay. KJ, hello. What do you say, chat? We just hop straight into it. Keep going on. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Ludo History. As always, I am Adam, your resident historian, and we are back with a Plague Tale Requiem. Going to continue to look at alchemy, medievalism, what makes something a medieval vibe, and see if we have more French Byzantines. If you like this, do make sure you're followed and consider subscribing to the channel. It does help a lot. And we've got some big projects coming up that you do not want to miss. If you miss any of this stream, though, it'll be on Twitch for 2 weeks and archived on YouTube after that. So, welcome back. Obviously, as always, content warning for rats and deceased humans. If those are not your thing, do take the content warning seriously. There are hundreds of thousands of rats in this game, and yeah, we don't want anyone to have a bad time because of them. But without further ado, let's get into A Plague Tale Requiem. And kaboom. On the way to meet Vaudin, the alchemist will examine Hugo, Amicia, and Lucas on the port district of the Red City, where the inhabitants have been quarantined and decimated by the bite. There they face mercenaries and thousands of rats emerging from the depths, both wreaking havoc. At his laboratory, Vaudin called Amicia a protector, a title given by the Order to denote her relation to the macula carrier. Now it's time for the three of them to join Hugo. I wonder what they used to render that ridiculous amount of rats. I can't imagine that are all 3D objects. Yeah, I was looking at that while the stream, or while we were waiting. It's not clear.
Lucas, come, right now.
Coming!
I heard Hugo cry. What's going on? He didn't react well. He's having a seizure.
Oh.
What? Mother! You must stop this.
Well, that's bad.
This man.
Amicia, this sort of thing was always likely. And this man is an exalted member of the most ancient college of alchemists that exists.
Well, that's bad.
The Order knows the macula. Hugo is not alone. I'm here. We need Nightshade as soon as possible to calm the tremors. There is a herbalist in the outskirts of the city. It's at the other end of the Butcher's District, at the edge of the forest. You'll see.
Of course. I'm coming. I feel useless here anyway.
Amicia. Well, the weather has gotten bad and it is dark, so we are in so much trouble.
Foul rain. We have a long way to go. Let's not waste
Let me in. Aw, boo. Fine. Wow. Their rain effects are gorgeous. Holy moly. Actually, this dude, that's probably correct, right?
I know you're worried.
Nightshade has sedative.
Just devote on some time.
Time? To do what? Make Hugo feel even worse?
He's conducting tests. He knows what he's doing.
Zoom,
he's
zoom.
the most competent in his domain.
Oh, enough of that! He's been treating my brother like an animal! No. We need another solution. Like this island Hugo dreams of.
A dream. What can we do with a dream,
Hey.
Amicia?
Hey, wait, Lucas.
Keep caring about him, please.
I care. But it's not enough anymore.
Lucas, come on. This is medieval Europe. We take dreams extremely seriously here.
I think it's through here.
I can't believe they blocked the way to the arena.
What's happened down there?
All right.
Don't know.
Our gate should be over there.
It stinks.
Well, that means we're on the right path. There it is.
Again, the architecture here is so nice. But yes, we do seem to be using it as an anticonvulsant, which
You ready?
makes sense.
Yes, let's go.
Makes an awful lot of sense. I think that's actually how some of the Leech books describe using it. But yes, you know, there's some risk of poison, of just severely poisoning the person to death. But you know, it's medicinally sound. It's just practically dubious. Anyway, though, prophetic dreams. Prophetic dreams are, like, extremely real. And should be taken seriously.
Flesh.
Yes, it's the butcher's district. It's the shortest way to the herbalist.
Rotten flesh.
Good people, I've got all the poultry you could ever want.
Pork, to roast, to boil, tastiest meat in the world.
I mean,
Tasty for sure.
Ah, don't listen to that liar. We all know how dirty his pigs are.
And mind your chickens, you loudmouth prick.
alright. So, the accusation that there would be rotting flesh is not entirely incorrect, but also a little bit dubious. So the way in which it's, you know, not incorrect is that, as you can see, the slaughtering all occurs in the butcher shops, or in some cases just out in the open, as with this woman plucking her chicken. That leaves a lot of guts. Right, there's a lot of offal and other less than usable materials and blood that will just get thrown out. Right, the blood will just run into the streets like this. Depending on your period, you might have laws governing it. Right, you might have laws governing the disposal of offal to outside the city. Or you might just have pits at the end of the street that you throw them into.
What's you missing?
However, the sale of rotten meat in the 14th century was an incredibly big no-no. There are extensive laws in England and France in this period about the sale of rotten meat, and in London, like every year,
It might even be getting worse right now.
people will be getting, butchers get fined for the sale of improper or over meat that's been sitting out for too long and is starting to rot. Like, so it is something that is really tightly regulated because there was an awareness that eating corrupted flesh would make people sick. This is bad. I wonder why they have a table of offal. Like, those aren't sausages, that's just offal. You could wash out intestinal offal and intestinal material to make sausages,
Let us through.
but
What's this?
Nothing good, it seems.
in practice, you may be trying to grind those up, make fertilizer, or simply discard them away from the food that needs to be kept okay.
There might be another way in.
Tell us what's happening.
Our children are in there.
What the hell happened?
Through there. What do you think?
What are you hiding from us?
Did people die?
Where do you want us to go?
What the hell happened? Yo, folks. The hell happened? Oh, it's an invisible wall.
Do you see a way in?
Wait. think. Yes. Through here, Amicia.
Exactly. Tampering with bread is another one.
It looks safe.
Is it someone's home?
We're just passing.
Yeah. Right. They could be ready to clean them to make casings or gold beater skin. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's entirely possible. Though. I would think that they would be transplanting those from the butchery site in order to do some of that work.
Oh, you must be joking.
The butcher's done. We're going in there.
Well, you know what I just said? The fact that you might have it buried.
No.
You. Yo, Lucas. Oh, unlucky.
Oh no, don't tell me.
Yes. I got something in my mouth.
Oh.
Hold your breath.
I panicked.
Oh. Unlucky.
Things that must be born from this.
Hey.
The world would just...
Spontaneous generation.
It stops me from losing my mind.
But it takes me closer to losing mine.
Just think of it as matter being transformed.
I'm going to vomit.
Yeah. Bye. So you know what I said about you might discard them in a pit, depending on either outside of the city, or in a pit at the end of the street. Yeah, guess what they just did.
Blood.
Like the arena. This whole place is just bait.
That being said, you know, I don't trust this place at all. This bodes poorly. This bodes extremely poorly.
There's a cart in the way. We have to keep going. Help me with this.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Magistressa.
Wait, no!
What the hell?
No! Not them! Not again!
We're going to need fire, quick.
Yep.
They're already spreading. Now we have to go through them again.
We can do it. Just
Stop it.
focused on getting the nightshade.
Yes. Yes.
No. Well, so that house was infested. Unfortunate.
You hear that? There are still people around.
They didn't evacuate the district. It's like in the arena.
The fires won't be bright enough to let us cross.
Ah, hell. Alright. So we go Ignifer Pot. Kaboom. That should be enough.
They came for the meat.
Yeah, no shit they came for the meat. What else would these rats do? Between Plague-Tale and Stray, which swarm is worse? Definitely this swarm.
They need to move.
They want that hanging carcass, right?
Of course they do. Let's go see that.
What the hell? Why didn't they do it? You all are bad. Alright. I don't trust this. Hell. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Why didn't it do the thing like I wanted it? 'Cause I'm dumb. I'm dumb. There's unfortunately nothing I can do. I will just have to become rat there. Cause yeah. I'm bad. There was a torch on that prevented them from going for the thing.
There's a cart in the way. We have to keep going. Help me with this.
Yes.
Wait, no!
The set dressing cart carcasses are 2 to 4 times the size of the hanging ones used for rat bait. Yeah.
No, not them, not again!
We're going to need fire, quick.
I whiffed. That's bad.
They're already steady. Now we'll have to go through them again.
We can do it. Just stay focused on getting the nightshade.
Yes, yes.
Notably, the mechanical ones? Seriously?
They did evacuate.
Oh, I'm dumb. That was me just being very dumb because I was reading chat. Don't mind me. The, small one. The small ones that we're using for mechanics are much closer to the size of medieval hogs than,
There's a cart.
the...
We have to keep going. Help me with this.
Yes.
than the set dressing ones, which are about the same size as I can see from as modern hogs.
No, not them, not again.
Uh-huh.
We're going to need fire, quick.
Yep.
I knew it. They're already spreading.
Yep.
We'll have to go through them again.
We can
Yep.
do it. Just stay focused on getting the nightshade.
Yes, yes.
Turns out, by the way, chat, if you want them to not eat your face, you should probably light up the thing first.
Won't be bright enough to let us cross. You hear that? There are still people around.
They didn't evacuate the district. It's like in the arena.
Lucas, you're fine. Don't be dramatic. Well, that's Ignifer. I just need rocks.
Carcass, right?
Of course they do. What's that powder?
Saltpeter. It normally preserves meat, but it's thick enough to choke the flames.
Good to
There
know.
you go.
This is more saltpeter, right?
Yes, a lot of it.
If the people outside knew what's happening, they have family here, children.
There's no way the army can hide that.
It's gonna be chaos, Lucas.
Yes.
Lord, it's infested.
Paul, let's leave now!
Wait! For that!
Townsfolk.
I guess. How many are there left?
Oh. All the way over here. Gonna leave that there.
Close enough. Come, don't stay there.
Wait, I'm taking some. This stuff is too useful. All right, it's all yours now.
I have it. Stay back.
Let's prep that first.
Now the fire. Yes.
And we'll hit them with an Ignifer pot. We should scare these guys enough that they'll vanish.
No! Amicia!
Dang it. Don't have any pots left. I don't have a way to do it. They don't give me enough pots to actually do that.
There you go.
This is more saltpeter, right?
Yes, a lot of it.
If the people outside knew what's happening, they have family.
There's a pot there.
children.
There's no way the army can hide that.
gonna be chaos, Lucas.
Yes.
Lord, it's infested.
Paul, let's leave now.
Wait! Flight!
Townsfolk?
I guess. How many are there left?
There we go. Now we're good.
That's close enough. Come, don't stay there.
Wait, I'm taking some. This stuff is too useful. All right, it's all yours now.
I have it. Stay back. Now the fire. Yes.
And now we go ignifer pot, because I have two. Well, that's just a regular pot. And we're going to throw that there. That should mess up these ones. And we're going to drop another one right here. And now we're going to climb up through the fire. Just,
Really
oh,
hope we find our herbalist in this mess.
I'm dumb. There was another pig carcass there.
He's safe.
There had been another pig carcass right there that I could have used. Oh well. Problem solving at its finest. That's what pots are for, right? Using them randomly to... Yoink, my knife. To kind of brute force your way through things?
3 more down here. They didn't let go easily.
Hell.
A soldier.
Hey! What are you doing here?
We're just crossing.
No one gets out. Those are the orders.
Wait, no.
You should be dead.
He's going to throw. Amicia!
Dang it, I lose. I'm too slow.
Oh Lord. That was so close.
You just killed the soldier of the army of Provence.
Don't worry about it.
Why did he attack us?
Don't worry about it.
Look, they're killing townsfolk.
They're purging the districts now.
You won't go farther. Goddamn fighters kill faster than us.
He'll execute us on sight. It's us or them now. Hugo, can't wait. We need that nightshade box.
I guess you're right. Listen, you can use that saltpeter against them. Take this to craftsman extinguish. It should be enough to put out that torch.
Extinguish. All right.
Hooray. We now make that.
Now shoot it at that torch. You know.
I know.
Goodness. Well, it worked.
We did it in the past, but it's still...
Disturbing.
Yes. I may have to use it again. Anyway, thanks.
Don't mind me.
Get down, another one.
The more dead we have in the streets, the more damn rats we get.
Shit. Don't count on me to open them doors. I know what's in there.
Let us out! The rats are close!
Shut up! That's your problem. Whoever gets out gets killed. No, no, no! He got killed.
Damn it.
Looks like that's it for you.
I guess they had it coming.
No time to cry over them. Hugo's waiting.
Ah, dang it. All 3 of them was too many. That's alright. You don't think quarantine enforcement was that draconian during the Black Death? You would be correct.
Get down, another one.
Shit. Don't count on me to open them doors. I know what's in there.
You would be absolutely correct.
Hugo's waiting.
Right. There.
Mark the houses you've cleaned with a cross. It's imperative that the bodies are taken out of the city.
Oh, good. This is, however, true.
Rats will follow. How can they be so stupid?
This will be this is extremely true, right? burying of bodies outside the city is extremely important, as it turns out. What's over this way? Hi there, friends. Don't mind me.
Let's leave the city. Leave this Voldam behind.
For what, Amicia? A dream is
Yes,
a thing.
prophetic dreams are a thing.
For weeks.
Prophetic dreams are a thing. Don't worry about it.
Head of the damn story.
Huh.
That snap. Better be careful.
There we go. Problem solved. Thank you, environmental storytelling corpses.
The city came.
At last.
Remember, men! Stay in the light at all costs!
So,
Heading out. Oh, Blizzard's out there.
Don't tell me there was a punch in the outskirts. Oh, God damn it.
I can still reach you before then.
Never ends.
uh-huh. It's never gonna end. Yoink.
I could improve my gear if I found a
Ooh.
workbench.
Thank you. Give me all of those, please.
Soldiers.
Nah, I only gave the beast full power over the city.
The beast. That explains the carnage. The man's a dog of war.
2 torches.
Your jar. A cloud of extinguish will put out several torches.
A jar of extinguish. That could work.
What are you doing? The collectors swept the place already.
Well, rest in peace.
They've wasted enough of our time already. Come,
They closed the portcullis.
there must be a way to open it again.
Yeah, right there. Come on, y'all. And we'll go up here.
Going on?
I hate to say it, but he survived worse.
This has to stop.
Oh, this is all sad. Like, there's obviously, a lot gross happening. Like, I don't know, I don't have a lot of clever commentary here, because it's just... This is really bad.
That's it. Release on my go.
Oh boy.
Now, go.
Coming!
Come on, faster.
I'm right behind you.
How are we gonna get back in? Did we...
So they stopped at the city walls.
They don't care about walls. They care about food.
I
Did-
don't see any soldiers either.
Hey, I've just remembered. In Bodan's laboratory, there was a fresco with an island on it. I saw it, Lucas. What about that? Bodan must know about it.
All right, all right. I'll try to ask.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mother said the herbalist lives at the edge of a forest. We should be close.
Oh boy. You know what I think about a lot with the plague? There's a tendency to treat the plague as a dark joke that barely registered as dark comedy, because it happened in the old days, like, haha, yes, peasants had child mortality and the plague. You like Gallivant and Monty Python, but they both make those jokes. So, this is a really crappy thing to have to live through in an empathetic way. Yeah, that's an interesting thought.
It's so quiet.
It feels off. There were people here not too long ago.
No blood. No sign of a fight.
Where are they?
Being taken out somewhere to be executed. Come on, you know this. But yeah, right. I think in the context of, like, even between this game and Plague Tale Innocence, that's an interesting framework. Because, right, Plague Tale Innocence already had some of, you know, this actually really sucks to use it.
Hey, there's a workbench here. You can improve your gear with it.
Hooray.
You should take a look right now. We don't know what awaits us.
You're right.
Let's do it. Give me all of the things, please. No, don't get another knife there. I want that knife, though. Tragic. Huh. Additional jar. Additional chemical ammo. Less noise. I'm gonna use that. Thank you. And let's grab the recycling tool. Hooray.
That's better. That'll help.
We good to go?
We can now
Let's go.
recycle that, which will give us a couple of pieces, and other good stuff. But yeah. Right, this game seems to be leaning into just how traumatic having lived through, the Plague TM, even though this is fantasy, the Plague, actually was. And, right, in the context of 30 to 70% of people died, that's pretty significant, right? I think you can feel the effects of COVID, here in this game. Because, yeah, even more so than Innocence, there's a big focus on trauma.
Oh, there's a body here.
The rats.
No. Stabbed. Probably soldiers.
Well, rest in peace, this guy. But yeah, let's talk about plague mitigation measures, because
Come on. They're here. They're here too.
I told you, no wall can stop them.
It's those carcasses.
Yes, they keep following the blood.
But we don't know where the blood stops.
yeah. We're gonna need, well, at least one of those, so we're gonna grab one of those too. So, let's do this. Ignifer Insling. Boom. Going through a lot of alchemical materials.
Hey!
No, watch out!
We forgot you. Well, I'll pick them.
I didn't expect that.
Neither did I.
Bastard.
I'm afraid we're not done with them.
This has to end.
Yoink. Ah, they just murdered someone. Tragic. Terrier Swarm versus Rat Swarm? Environmental Storytelling Horse Skeleton? Yes. Thank you, Environmental Storytelling Horse Skeleton. Alright, I guess we just are trying to get straight across. Let's go.
Come
Yeah.
on. Where's that damn nightshade?
We just need to get straight across here.
I know it looks like hell. But stay focused on your tasks. Cleaners.
Oh,
Make sure the bodies stay in the light. Collectors.
How'd you get
grab
so
only what
vicious?
the garrison needs.
Still think you
Food,
can catch me?
weapons.
They act like it's war. A war they've lost already.
yeah, obviously. Peter, Thank you for the 19 months with the Prime subscription. I appreciate it. How far can I eat this? Not very far. I don't...
Boy, blood. That's all they know. They're soldiers. They're just meat with swords.
I could do extinguish with the sling. Let's make 2 more here.
Here's the nonsense. This is no time for revenge, is it? He had to go anyway.
Come on, let's go.
The beast is taking action. We need that now, or...
Mm-hmm.
Men will panic. I know.
Yeah, yeet. Wait, what? That wasn't enough?
They did that, the bastards.
That wasn't enough? Damn. Damnation.
Better not let me find you. This way's blocked. Damn rats.
Better move on to another area.
Damn, I've got so little time to make this crossing. Let's just do an Ignifer pot. To break clear. What? What? I disagree. I disagree, video game. I extremely disagree. Can we look for more non-murdery ways to kill people, though? I mean... I am trying.
The Count made a mistake in trusting the beast.
I am trying to make non-murdery ways of doing this.
The beast is taking action. We need that now, or...
Or the men will panic. I know.
Fine. You want a less murdery way of doing this?
That's sounding close. We'll investigate. What's that?
Someone's here.
Ow. Thank you. Flawless. Flawless victories. I don't trust that. There's enough rats still here to kill me, though. That's the problem, is that there still is enough here to kill me. And without... I don't have a choice on this one. I locked myself into that as like the only way I could actually get through that maze. Right, like, how am I supposed to actually get through this? Because, right, there's nothing I can light up. I can light up one thing over there. Let's make that.
What's this sound?
I can use a rock to decimate those. But, like, there's too many rats in this space.
I always knew something was wrong with rats.
Dang it.
This is outrageous! Where's the herbalist? What are you doing with my plants? I've got doctors and sick who need them! That's why we need you and your plants now. Shut up! Still think you can catch me? Oh God. These bodies. I knew these people. Don't look at them if it upsets you. But this is not the rats doing. You did it.
Uh-huh.
You killed them all! I want to see my wife! Listen, it's been a damn long day, and my sword's still warm, so...
We have to do something. They're surrounded by rats.
Well, you want me to help you? Ha! You're all dead already! Listen, herbalist, stop right now. You'll all be sick soon, and I'll laugh as I watch you die. Stop! On your knees now!
He's going to kill him. I don't know what to do. No, bastard. Damn bastard.
Dang it.
Nightshade, Lucas. It's over. Not yet. I know what it looks like. We can still do this.
Dang it.
We just need to find the herbalist shop.
I was hoping that it would keep...
You won't make it in that state.
I was hoping that this torch would stay lit.
So only making Yuko's suffering worse.
I was very hoping.
Something just moved there. See what it is.
We have to hide.
I was very, very much hoping that the torch would stay lit.
You doing all right over there? Still alive in there? Hey. Someone's been killed! Find whoever's behind this!
Yes, yes. Make a crossing here. There's so many paths.
You're shaking. I'm fine. It'll pass.
Nope. here we are again. So... Alright. Literally, what am I supposed to do?
Keep squeaking if that makes you happy. Someone's lurking about. Let me know if you see anything.
Literally, what am I supposed to be doing here? Like, I could just kill everyone. It's not that hard to do, but it is expensive. And irritatingly, right, there's too many...
What the hell was that thing? I'm falling apart. There's no point searching here.
Damn it!
Did I just... Did I just get lit on fire? I think I just got lit on fire. That was not the expected result. So we're just gonna try this whole thing again. Let's try this whole thing again from the top.
They act like it's war. A war they've lost already.
Stick there, that's helpful. Unfortunately, right, I don't have a lot of time. Right, because I can stick light up there and then just walk this way. But it's extremely likely that that would go poorly for me. Right? Because the guy will 100% see me. So I've got to take out this guy. Right, when he turns around, I can just, like... eat this one real quick, and that'll buy me space to cross in 2 places. We're gonna try and reduce the number of people that I... Oh, damn it. Oh, that worked. Yes, yes. What? 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 I do not agree, video game. I think you...
Stay focused on your tasks. Cleaners, make sure the bodies stay in the light. Collectors, grab only what the garrison needs. Food and weapons.
They act like it's war. A war they've lost already.
Do we agree that that was nonsense? Unfortunately, I still just need to accept that I'm doing this.
Drawing blood. That's all they know. They're soldiers. They're just meat with swords. This is no time for revenge. Listen. He had to go anyway.
There. That was better. Question mark. It wasn't worse. Ooh, and for our troubles, we get an illuminated manuscript. Hello, illuminated manuscript. You're very nice. Hello, friend. Ooh, I love it. This is exactly period. This is a 14th... That's a beautiful example of 14th century illumination. Throne. And throw that so I have an escape if I need it. And then grab the big chest in the church, because the church is actually safe. I'm not entirely sure why the church is safe, but the church is safe.
Kill people inside a church.
They don't give a damn anymore, Lucas. They're butchers. What did you expect?
I don't know.
Desecrating a church isn't beneath them now.
Oh good, and we're acknowledging that this is bad. It's not just horror for horror vibes, it's actually a culturally... horror for a culturally bad thing. You saw nothing? A thing just mysteriously lit up, right? Completely mysterious.
You stay right there, you hear?
Guess I'm imagining things.
Completely mysterious. Can I say you prefer rat swarms to zombies? Rats as a semi-sentient mass of destruction are unsettling against human? True.
You still think you can catch me?
Girl, that guy's standing still. How close can I get before he sees me? No, that's this guy.
Be more careful.
I'm careful enough.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's kind of freaking out.
So vicious.
This is outrageous!
That's the herbalist.
What are you doing?
Uh-huh.
I've got doctors and sick who need them!
That's why we need you and your cards now. Shut up.
Yeah, wish you could get a bite of me, eh? Oh, God. These bodies.
What?
I knew this.
Rats?
Don't look at them if it upsets you.
But this is not the rats doing. You did it. You killed them all. I want to see my wife.
Literally, what am I supposed to do here?
And my sword's still warm. So,
We have to do something.
They're surrounded by rats.
What, you want me to help you? Ha! You're all dead already.
listen, herbalist. Stop right now.
You'll all be sick soon. And I'll laugh as I watch you die.
Stop! On your knees now!
He's going to kill him. I don't know what to do.
Damn it!
The nightshade, Lucas. It's over.
Damn it! I thought I had it that time.
I know what it looks like. We can still do this. We just need to find the herbalist
I...
shop. Just try to calm down. You won't make it in that state.
How can I? These dogs are only making Yuko's suffering worse.
I thought I'd had it this time.
Hey. Someone's down.
Damnation.
Can you hear me in there? Hey. He's dead.
Please.
And then I guess... I don't need extinguish, I just need this. I guess it tracks the rest of the rats over to here. Unsure actually does anything, but... You know, that's fine.
Stay out of sight.
Yeah.
see what it has.
Halt! Or I'll stop you myself. You got no business here.
Actually, I do have business here.
Saw you behind there. You're mine. Or I'll stop you myself. Thought they're still around. Who the hell are you? How long do you think you can avoid me?
Always. Can literally always avoid you. Don't worry about it. Now, my other question is, where the hell is this herbalist shop? Right, question 1 was, how the hell do I avoid you? Problem solved. Question 2 is, where the hell is this herbalist shop? I mean, it's safely not in the graveyard, but, you know. Dang it.
You're shaking. I'm fine. It'll pass.
So that's the church. This is apparently a blacksmith over here. This guy is just somebody. How medieval is that graveyard? Not particularly. Like, to be honest, I've seen much more medieval graveyards. God's sake. As usual, its status on the medieval seems to be primarily defined by the presence of... it seems to be mostly defined by... or the presence of graveyards, I guess, is defined in a very modern 20... Maybe we just do that real quick.
What's wrong? I'm fine. I told you. Just
Why the hell did it light me on fire? Why did stabbing a guy light me on fire? But yeah. Right, let's actually go take a look at that graveyard now that our problems are solved. And we have had extraordinary amounts of violence done upon us. Yeah, no. Many of these tombstones are fine. Some of these tombstones would read much more as early modern to modern to me.
We're wasting too much time.
I'm not feeling good about this, though. In general, TBH. It being walled in this low stone wall is totally fine. That looks good. But yeah. Right, something about it just not quite vibe right to me. Also, yeah, I think we just killed everybody. Which is, I suppose, a choice. There we are, that should clear out the spot for me. It's cleared out the whole area, actually. Dang, and that's just gonna be permanently cleared out now. Which is huge. This is a tanner. You can tell by all the leather. You're a jerks, you know that? If we die to 2... If we are going to die to 2 rats... This is the dumbest... Thank you, video games. Thank you very much.
They could use the people's help. Killing them all is stupid. That beast is mindless. That's evil.
Yes, yes it is. I'm glad you noticed. Seriously, this is absurd. Chad, any idea where this dang herbalist shop is? Because it's evidently not around here. Like, I have cleared out this whole area with extreme prejudice. And...
Mistake in trusting the beast. We don't even know if the people we kill are sick anymore. Where does this...
maybe it's just a crowdmate shop?
It's taking action. We need that now.
Or the men will panic. I know.
But like, there's nothing up this way, right? We clear that out, and then there's nothing. So there's no point in me breaking them, because, yeah, that's just nothing. There's a stick over there. I don't have a good tool to get to there. Right? Like... Nate, I'm in the light, don't worry about it. We go over here. There's not... there's the church. Wasn't that. That guy was a tanner.
Rattles. There must already be dozens of galleries under there. It's all happening much faster than last time.
Uh-huh. Just stop panicking and then everything will be fine. Let's go into this house and we'll see if we can get away with not panicking. Alright, we'll go in here. We'll explore this house. This house says... nodded. This house fairly definitively says nodded at that.
Whatever the cost, they won't stop us.
Yes, yes,
Be
thank...
careful.
And that's too big of a space to actually cover. This is just where I came from again. This is just where I came from. Wolfie, thank you for redeeming a design diatribe. This means we get to pick one piece of the design of this game and analyze it in depth from a historical perspective for a few minutes. However, as part of that, you actually have to choose what thing you are redeeming it as, or what aspect of the design you're redeeming as part of. So, like, what do you want me to talk about? Can we dive deeper into using game mechanics to place people into a mindset of historical people with special focus on the rats? Yes, we can absolutely do that. Let's go. So, topic. You think, can we dive deeper to how we use game mechanics to create historical mindsets with the rats as a good example? Sure. So, when we are creating mentality, right? Because ultimately this is the goal. I should also text color black, highlight color none. Goal mentality. Right? What do people think? Why do they think it? So, with context of the rats, right, the specific mentality we seem to be looking at is paranoia, violence as quarantine, social breakdown, trauma, right? All these are like super negative emotions, but, you know, we're trying to work in the specific mindset that we assume historical people had. Right? So, what we actually need to do in the context of a game is, of course, well, let's refer back to the Black Death. Plague, pandemic. Right, former bubonic plague, time to death, right, medieval descriptions say time to death is 3 to 4 days tops. Right, so we just have a couple of days where just whole households are just gonna die. That's just that is a thing that happens. It's really well described in our sources from 1348 to 1349, where we've got whole houses effectively overnight going from perfectly healthy to dead. Let's accelerate that, right? In a video game, that still is a lot of time. It's not a ton of time, but it is enough time. So let's speed it up a bit. Let's speed it up a bit. Three to 4 minutes sounds lovely. And, right, why Pestis is invisible, faceless, and impossible to understand, right? They knew it was contagious. They knew it was extremely severe and widespread. they didn't know how to cure it. Actually, they did know how to treat symptoms. Right? It's not like medieval medicine is unsophisticated. It is actually extremely sophisticated. But the idea is that this is something totally faceless, spread all over the world, and no one has managed to stop it. So, create lots of paranoia. Specifically, right, in Latin Christendom, persecution of minorities, especially Jewish people, distrust of alchemies that proved ineffective, and quarantines enforced by violence, more later, e.g. in Denmark. Right? So, and all this is to say, right, our general rule. You can't create a mentality, or you can't, yeah, you can't create a similar mentality if you don't know what historical mentalities were. Typing is hard, but you understand the point, right? We can't create a similar mentality if we do not know what the historical mentalities were. So, we can see, right? The Black Death is super useful for our horror action game because there is a lot of paranoia that manifests in terms of violence. And accusations of well poisoning here. Right? This is the big one. In medieval Iberia, medieval Christian Iberia and southern France, there were accusations that Jewish people were poisoning the town's well, and that was what the plague was. This is obviously nonsense, and educated people in the Middle Ages knew that was nonsense. But you know, that was the claim, and it did result in mass persecution and violence. So you know, we have a pretty good bedrock for violence of soldiers against townsfolk, enforcing brutal quarantines. Not outside the realm of possibility, but, you know, since we're on the inside of the quarantine zone, direct violence at player. Right? Right. Notably, no religious diversity yet. Rats. Visualize slash audialize, right? The squeaky squeak screams, I will say, based in pop culture as much as in reality, But it looks and feels gross. Right? No, it's not personifying. Last I checked, a rat is not a people. I'm 100% sure that rats are not people. So it is specifically visualizing and audializing in terms of fluid dynamic rats. But what if they were? I mean, you make a compelling argument. Hashtag rats are people too. I seem to have made chat very angry. If you're watching the VOD, leave a comment voting as to whether you think rats are people too. Hashtag rats are cooks too. Thank you, Sophie. How you going? They are cooks. We are the ones getting cooked though. But yeah. Right. So, triggers, body horror instincts, paranoia at staying in light, etc., etc. So, basically, right, the fact that there is this literal swarm and this unwavering swarm of rats means that we are generating some of the same terror, horror, and paranoia, which turns into retroactively justifies slaughter of soldiers. Right? You can hear Amicia does this all the time. Every time we kill someone, she says it was justified. The violence, given the war, the fact that everything becomes framed as a war, the violence gets immediately justified. Now, of course, is hard, and the system is can bug out. Bugs do ruin the mentality. So, ultimately, right, last question for the design diatribe, is this, I guess, right, does A Plague Tale Requiem create the same mentalities as the Black Death? I mean, it creates similar ones. It creates something close enough to create an embodied emotional experience. The important thing, right, we can pause the game. We don't have to live this. For years. Years. And years. And years. Yeah, people around her have a problem with her killing so much. Yeah, I expect they will too. If only now. Actually, let's make a note on that violence. This is actually an important question, right? This is what I would call the Spec Ops the line criticism. Well, we should just not play the game, right? If we didn't want to have this mentality inside of us, we should just turn off the game. But no, the game only gives us a toolkit to enable violence. So, like, is this actually a choice that we get? Right? If when we go in here, and we look at this, and we look, well, okay, we need to get... Well, you know, we need to get down there. What options do I have to get these people out of the way? I could bonk them there and then hit them with a thing. I could, like, throw something at that and then try and sneak past them. Or I could just drop a jug. I could just drop a jug right there and then the problem's solved. Right? This would solve my problem immediately. Right there. That's all it would take. So I could do this. Or I could not. So, right, this is what I would also call the Dishonored problem. Killing in this game is just a little bit more fun than doing any other option. And if that is the most compelling option, right, if that's the option that, like, works the best and makes us feel good, and lets us actually... Seriously? 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 Alright. By the way, Sophie, I cannot find this dang herbalist's house. Where is it? Is it supposed to be, like, down through the gate that I've, like... Like, is it where the herbalist came down from? Because I've been just, like, bumming around the same area. Assuming that would work. This house? I searched that house. Also, this doesn't look like a house, but... It's like down a path? Mysterious. Alright. How grossly mysterious.
Follow me.
Well, so we did at least a couple of murders completely unnecessarily, but that's alright, we got there in the end. I probably should have seen that, given that that was where he came from. But you know, that's fine.
Good. I think we're safe for now.
I made sure of it. Just be glad you're not in one of those carts.
Yeah,
Lucas, tell me it's here.
We're at the herbalist, but we'll have to look.
So what does Nightshade look like?
Look for a purple flower in the shape of a star.
Purple star. Purple star.
that's Lavender. Hi, Lavender.
No, that's not it.
By the way, so I am curious, I bet, if we check over here, skills, wow. We actually got progress on these, and then I want to get more progress on prudence, because, yeah. Why are there hanging borbs? Yeah. Look at the Druid TM house. This is the most Druid TM house. Did people hang crows like that? I doubt it. I don't have the evidence to say definitively no. This is not something that survives, but I can't think of a single woodblock print that actually, like, shows that as decoration. This is what I would call a Druid's house. Druids, notably, not a thing in the 14th century or in France. But, right, that's the vibe we get. The herbalist is becomes a religious figure, in line with much more, modern imaginations of,
Flowers
like,
here. Lord, focus. Focus. Hey, we're here now. It's all right.
maybe.
Oh, no, not the right shape. There's nothing here, Lucas.
We got lots of time.
Let's check the house.
Yes, it has to be there.
We got lots of time. Chill.
The florist. The herbalist's wife. They killed her.
Welcome to Druid Mart.
Bastards. She was gentle.
Hack. Hello. Yoink.
I know that one. Chamomile.
Oh, a nice plant. Very useful.
Yes. Mother used to give us some when we had stomachache. Back when that was one of the worst things that could happen to us.
And they dressed her in early and I dressed her in early modern clothes. She looks like a Tudor woman. She does a little bit. But this is the florist we met earlier. So she's dressed like a florist, you know, the big white straw-brimmed hat. And Ren Fair, otherwise very Ren Fair aesthetics. Right, this is another case where they're going very much in on the vibe. And the vibe says Ren Fair, and Ren Fair aesthetics are heavily influenced by Wicca, and ideas of this, like, projected ancient, pseudo-paganism. Which is not to say that, Wiccans are incorrect,
Joking. It's all
right?
junk. This is going nowhere. And now I'm not even there for him. How will we even
Yoink.
get back? Hands are sweaty.
Aww.
Look for anybody hiding.
Amicia, come look. Soldiers, you should see for yourself.
So let's make it count.
Uh-oh.
You stay here and patrol. Report if you see one player.
Oh, Christ.
The others with me. Look for any valuables.
Listen to that reverb. This man,
They're going in. What do we do? Hey,
What?
you're not all right.
I am.
No, you're not. You're not even breathing right now.
yeah,
Dizzy. My heart's pounding.
Listen, the Count's soldiers are going to seize everything. We've got to get the nightshade before they do. I have to.
No.
You're in no state to do this. I'm going. I'll sneak in.
yes!
If anything,
I will run. It's not my first time.
Lucas? Lucas, please tell me we play as you.
what is wrong with me?
You have PTSD. Full panic attack. Uh-oh. This feels bad. If they kill Lucas, I swear to God.
I knew it. I knew it. All right. Move quick. Come on.
Attention! We just got a looter over there. There may be others. Search the area and kill on sight.
Understood. Spread out, men. Be careful.
Oh, stupid. Lucas, he's alive. Bastards, when I get to you.
I mean, yeah, it's take him hostage. I mean, right now it's very much take him hostage, cause Cool, go that way. Gonna cross here.
Lucas, get the nightshade. Get out.
Yup.
Kill whoever tries to stop you.
No. That's not gonna help your panic attacks.
This area's secure.
Nothing. Better move on.
Huh. This is the dangerous bit, isn't it? Hell. Okay, that was close. Oh. I understand.
This is all your fault. Now make it right.
Nothing. I'm wasting my time here.
Come on.
I'd better have a look over there.
I need him to turn. I need you to not be.
There they are! Don't get away! You now. Here, with me! They're hiding somewhere in the tall grass. Move it! Got intruders!
Oh, damn it.
Can't be!
Damn it. I was so close. Fine, I'm just gonna sit further in here. Apparently that's all it takes. Really need you to not be looking at me. Mate, just, I need you particularly to turn around. Let's me get over here. I'm over here.
Must be somewhere else.
Let's me get in here. Perfect. So now we're just waiting for this. Guy to turn around. And then I brake this way at speed.
Hang in there, Lucas. I'm here. I'll make them pay.
What a looters want with that place. You think they're looking for drugs too? Same as us.
Bastards. You'll pay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, you'll all pay, you'll all pay, you'll all pay. Don't need you to all pay, I just need you to,
It was coming from here. Please be alive, please.
Speak, boy. Who's with you? Ah! Come on. A man like you couldn't come here by himself. Speak now, or I'll kill you. Just let me go.
It's me you want. Did they hurt you?
I'll survive. Thanks.
This one learned his lesson. Mangy dogs.
Hey, forget about him. I found the nightshade. We have to go now.
oh good.
I heard shouts in the bar.
They're coming. Go hide. I'll handle them.
No, we got what we need. Let's leave now.
No, they'll come after us. And I'm done running away.
Man down! We've got an intruder here! Alert!
That's it. Come. I'm ready. Yes, yes.
Ah, that's fine. Well,
See, they're nothing, nothing to be scared of.
Amicia, what are you doing? We have to go.
No, I'm tired of being afraid. I'll show them that it's over. Come, I'll give you what you want.
He has a shield. Careful.
Intruder here! She's armed!
Shoot the bags, Amicia. It'll blind them.
Yahtzee described this as
Someone fights back.
There are too many. They'll keep coming if we don't go.
Go if you want. This is my ground now. This is where they die.
what?
You're dead!
Oh yes, come then. Show me how you'll do it. That's all you've got. Come on!
Die here.
Wrong. You're just scared. You have to drive fear into them. Yes, follow me. Good talk.
Stop her. She's just a kid, man.
Yeah, just a kid that's killing you. Patience. It'll be your turn soon.
In there! Put her in her place!
Yes, come try. Look, this is how it works now. I set the rules.
Enough! The army's on us in our hands!
No, it's in mine now. You're dead. You're goddamn dead.
Hell. Oh, hello? She is an adult, yes. Yes, Wolfie, she's absolutely, legally speaking, an adult.
I'll teach you to kill my men.
Oh, sure. Now we just don't do it.
Don't think we're done with you yet.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Lucas, you should have run. But she's definitely not like a middle-aged man with wife and kids in a position of authority. Yeah. Yeah. But also, Amicia, we got words.
Don't expect a quick death after what you've done. We've paid the executioner to spend a bit of time with you before you hang.
Justice, Magistressa. Because, you know, he still is the envoy of the Cas de
You should sit
Provence.
down. Oh, so that's all you have to say? Come on. You can do better than that. You have a whole garrison here. Why don't you really let yourself go?
Stop.
No! Do you see the situation we're in? We were just supposed to get herbs. How do you think Hugo feels right now without them? How will he feel when his sister is
I
hanged?
made a mistake, right? I don't know what's happening to me, Lucas. I feel my mind going.
Yes, because this world hurts. And it keeps hurting.
Aren't these shields old-fashioned? Oh, yeah.
But it's a fight you cannot win, Amicia. You are not them. You are a Daroon.
Hey! The gallows is almost ready! Prepare to condemn!
God, I love big baddies.
This thing works with fire. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
I love how comical,
Your news is awaiting.
right? The bad, like,
I'm ready. Tell me when.
Stop there. We'll wait for the executioner. He must be finishing one right now. Behave in front of the priest. You're cold meat now. Food for the crows. Act like it. You killed trade men.
Lucas, stairs. It won't last. What was that? I call it stupefaction. You'll get used to it.
Hooray! Let's go.
Efficient. They still have my sling. Now's not the time. That will slow them down. You saved our skin down there.
Yes, yes. Where to now? There's
There
a
should be
window
a
there.
walkway or a roof.
Yep, let's just get out the window.
There's a roof. Lucas, no choice.
Ooh, what a beautiful thing. Hopefully it gives us warning. Hopefully it gives us warning, because I want to enjoy this room for a bit. Like, look at that. A lovely mirror, wash basin. Ooh, that has, like, soap bubbles in it. Which means that they've used lavender and lye to create soap. Lovely little hearth. I mean, the classic. Just ruin a manuscript page, why don't you? Ruin a very fucking nice set of manuscript pages, why don't you? Hey, Mr. the Beast? Mr. the Beast, I want to have words. Ooh, they've chained the books. I don't know why they felt the need to chain the books, but that is a thing that happened in monastic libraries. And this, like, I mean, I almost want this to be a reliquary, but I'm okay with it being here anyway. Like, Mr. the Beast, though. Look at how nice these manuscript fragments are. Look at how nice they are.
Follow you, Anicia.
Yes, yes.
It's good to see you again.
Lord, that's high.
Is it safe?
So, stuff?
Oh, wow. This is really not safe at all.
Shh, calm down. Come. I think it's the only way out of here.
Are you joking?
No, just stick to the
Right, they had that decorated initial,
Please.
You can do it.
and it was great.
To put you through this. This is my fault.
Ah, hell, that's an archer.
Honestly, don't care right now.
Mr. the Archer, don't notice me.
Almost there.
Mr. the Archer, don't look at me. Okay?
I did it.
Let's get up this roof. Please.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, look at how nice this is.
Let's pass it quietly.
Look at how nice this is. Look at these boats in the harbor. It's a lovely, lovely city. And a little storeroom with weapons and bows.
Here.
And
More requisition.
From the outskirts. Butcher's district gate.
off we go.
You're the ones who met that crazy girl, right?
That bloody witch in her sling. But the beast got her. And we've got enough meat to hold out for a week.
Nice work.
Jeez.
Get to the depot fast. The girl is to be hanged soon. There'll be quite a crowd.
Yeah. About that.
He won't move. But there's a fire. Do you still have some of your smoke thing? Stupefaction.
Yes. Tell me whenever you're ready.
Lucas, throw a stupefaction.
Will do. Get ready. Quickly. We don't have much time.
Hugo is somewhere down there. I hope he's alright.
City's days.
I know.
Yes. Let's go back to our house.
We're getting it, bloody intruders. It must be them.
I don't like any of these options.
Someone's hiding in the area. Search everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to enjoy how pretty this is. Oh, look at that! Look at the lovely, lovely arena out there. And then the walled city. And then the castle up here. It looks good. It looks really good.
Really? What's the point of stocking up for a siege? I'm not saying people won't panic, but a riot?
They'll want to flee the city. The problem will be when
Know where I'm going. No, just pushing forward.
Hey, are you finished, by the way?
Under the table. Quick.
Cleaning the depot.
I've been doing just that for 2 days. Let me take my break.
I know, right? I want to see what they're doing. I want to see what the Sobo does after this franchise, Sophie. Because I am really...
Let's go.
I'm tired. I can't sleep with all this going on.
really curious. What's gonna happen with this level of visual technology?
We're doing it.
Right, because I assume this is made in Unreal 5. I don't actually know that that's the case, but like, I assume, because what else would they make it in?
That's the main gate down there. It's so close. We need to find a way down. Can't wait to be back home. Mother will be so furious. I let everyone down. Don't think about that.
Don't worry about that. But right, they're not like a super duper 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 high budget team. They're pretty high budget, but they're like AA, right?
A way down. Oh, Lucas, I think we found that depot.
Really? Yes, you're right. So that means the nightshade should be somewhere here.
And my sling too.
All right, you look for the nightshade. I'll look for my sling. We may need it.
Right. Nightshade. I hope it's still in my pouch.
But like, if they're able to do this as technology, right? What's one generation forward on like world technology gonna do?
Dry plants, powders. Keep looking.
It'll be really exciting. Oh, really? It's a custom engine. Dang. Innocence was Unreal, though. Okay. But, like, hey, fair play to them if they're able to land... if they're able to build their own engine that looks this good, that feels real good. Anyway, whom's the coin is that? I really wish we had a photo mode. Like, I would kill for a photo mode to look at some of these assets in depth. Because I really want to see the printing on those coins and see what they're using for them. But man, it's nice. Right. We've got this saintly figure. We've got... I'd say probably also a saint, probably not. Marianic. A... potentially... I think another saintly figure. Actually, yeah, 3 unique saintly figures, plus either a female saint, maybe like Saint Catherine or someone.
Weapons. Swords. Knives. No sling. Let's try somewhere else.
But
Let's
like,
pray no one comes in. Or we're...
No. Don't say that word.
Yes.
I believe the technical term is fucked. I will say it so you don't have to. Here in the 21st century, we don't have worries of devil speech. And this one-winged angel. Shouts to Sephiroth. Yoink.
Maybe here?
What's that?
More swords?
Come on.
Books! Hello, books. Hi, books.
What a mess. Please, please.
What are the books just doing in here? No, come on. I know what the triggers are. I'm genre savvy enough. I want to look at the book. Guy, I can't see it in detail enough. I love the cover. Well, scratch that. The cover for the top book
Finally.
is really good.
This hasn't been for nothing.
The one on the one right below that looks to me early modern.
Leave.
More than it does medieval. Though I'm not 100% on that. The sort of heavily ring pressed binding with then a paper slip with the title is very much an early modern thing in my mind.
Here. Please.
No, those are just halberds.
Did you find your sling?
Not yet.
I hear
There's
voices
so many
outside.
things here.
We should be careful.
Looks locked. Maybe with a knife?
I don't have a knife. There's no knives in here? Give me a knife. I could grab a crossbow.
Oh, here you are. I've got it.
Careful with that, alright?
Yeah.
Let's get to the door and get out of here.
Thank you for the knife. Just gonna force that real quick.
Damn. I broke a knife, but it was worth it. Plenty of things in here. I should keep an eye out. There could be more of those chests.
My parts. And
Let's see what can be done.
I've got 2 new things on that. Cool. Let's just upgrade each of these once more.
This should
Honestly.
make it a bit easier.
Additional alchemical ammo. Hooray.
Much better.
And then... Wow, just like kaboom, people. But then even more alchemical resources. And good stuff.
So, how long before we go? Don't know, don't care. You don't want to go out there, believe me.
Damn, the gate is right there.
There are too many. We can't sneak past them.
And we can't stay either. We need a plan.
Oh boy.
No. This place is full of things.
Let's take a look around.
Of course. You see what I see?
What?
Up there.
The ballista?
Listen. I've gathered enough materials here to make a large quantity of stupefatio. So we stick the paste to the tip of the bolt, shoot it, and hopefully the friction from the impact will light it up.
And we'll get enough smoke to blind them all.
If it works.
We don't have any better ideas. Let's get that ballista down.
There's a crank up there.
How can we climb up? I don't see anything.
There has to be something.
Hey, go fetch more men! We're doubling the head count.
Oh boy.
We must hurry.
Oh
There'll
boy.
be even more soon.
Well, I don't know. This place is a mess. There could be...
Let me up.
There! I found a cart.
Yes, well done. Let's get that in place.
Really? Oh. Neat. Lucas, come on.
They're far too quiet.
The mess in town must be playing to our advantage.
Yes, they're getting scared.
And put this in place.
Good.
Do this, and then... There's something over there. I really want to get that something that's over there. Let me back up. Thank you. Alright, Magistressa. Enjoy getting dinner. Enjoy it. We will be here. Probably, maybe. Hello. A map. The Arangian. Hey, chat. Do you know the main influence on this map? Because I sure do. I 100% know the main influence on this map.
Wait, I know this. Lucas, they have a map of Guyenne.
Really? What's it doing here?
I don't know. Here's the ocean, the lake. Home was... It was around here.
Just doing your idol.
Hey, don't torture yourself with this right now.
Yes. It's all in the past.
This is not a real map. Right. This is made up for the game, and the reason I can tell is that rather transparently, this is based on Tolkien's maps of Middle-earth. Right? These, like, rich sepia tones, with this specific little, like, shaded triangle of mountains, looks exactly like Tolkien. Right? Obviously, there's a few details, right? He doesn't do the the patterned borders very often on his maps, but like, here, chat. Let's check it. Let me show you. Right? Since he makes that these gorgeous maps. Right? Like, rather transparently, a similar looking and feeling map. That's completely unsurprising to me, right? Because medieval maps in the 14th century, to use a lack of a technical term, suck. They are typically highly abstracted, and that makes them very difficult to read for modern audiences, right? Because the point is that they're not actually trying to be literal, they're trying to be informative. Or informative like this whole worldview thing, if you're looking at a big, large-scale map. On a smaller scale, what you're starting to see is what's known as a portaling chart. God, also I love these coins. We're gonna talk about these coins once I crank this thing down.
Let's go. Oh, this thing is heavy.
Have you ever used something like this before?
Of course not.
Right, so a portaling chart is something designed by sailors for, you know, active use.
Must be a way to get rid of that chain.
Lucas, that's your job.
Of course.
Right,
Down we go.
so the active use
Yes.
means that the most important information is the
The chain's cut. You can let go.
ability to identify what your closest harbor is. And so in a portaling chart, the coasts are marked by writing the name of the town that is the nearest port next along the coastline where it is. And so you generate coastlines with these long lists of names, which would then be stored in the on board the ship, usually in the captain's cabin once those start being differentiated with the development of the cog. Right, so you'd have these very much like use charts that would be our photorealistic maps. Since that's a photorealistic or pseudo-photorealistic map, right, geographically realistic map. So yeah, exactly. Right, you might write down descriptions of what things are available in each region, or illustrate them if you have that power. And write down what the coasts are, and all those things, and then lattice those with navigational aids. And that's really cool. It's just a completely different tradition than what we want maps to be. Anyway, these coins. I don't have a ton to say about these coins, but like if you look at their texture, they're clearly like a chocolate cookie disc. Right? This is a chocolate coin of a disc, but look at what they're doing with the shaders on the textures. They're doing something really smart that I really love. Right? You'll notice the light is not reflecting evenly off of these coins. So they're shaded in a way, right, the textures have these irregularities in them that gives these coins the appearance without having to use the resources of being hammered. Because that's what you do, right? You get a piece, you have a thin piece of soft metal, and you have a mold on one side, and you have a stamp on another side, and then you whack it really hard with a hammer, and now you have a coin. And so it gives the impression of these look like they've been whacked with a hammer in a very technically calm and doable way, which I love.
We've only got one shot.
I know.
If we fail, Hugo will be alone, and
we'll die.
we don't want that.
Well said, well said. Don't die.
Let's
Truly.
stop here.
Wait, the stupefatio.
This is crazy, Lucas.
I think we're past that point.
All right.
Nice job, Lucas.
It's set. I think the crank on the side arms it.
I'm on it. So, when do you open the doors?
I won't. Shoot through it. We need friction to get the reaction.
What? But we don't even know if it will go through.
Too late for that.
Get ready.
I am.
Alright, chat. Who's ready for us to do something like unusually dumb even for us? Run. Well. So.
Last, what took you so long?
Well,
The herbalist was out when we arrived. We had to wait. But we have everything.
We shall give this to him.
Yes, we've lost enough time already.
Yes, Voda.
Exhausted. He fell asleep when it calmed down.
please
He's
tell him
fine. He's in good hands. The best you can be sure.
Yes,
I
thank
hope
you for
so.
that.
For your sake.
Huh.
Aww. So, we're gonna, like, leave now, right? Because now the Count of Provence wants us dead. The mercenaries want us dead. We've lied to our mom an awful lot. The beast is hunting us down.
I know it's hard, but it has to be done.
It's been 2 days. How
Seriously?
Can you stand there and do nothing? He doesn't deserve this. I'm taking him out of
An
this.
area reaching the last threshold is a very rare event. A critical one. Of course, from now on, we need to isolate him. The Order has special buildings.
You want to lock him away?
Do you know what your brother is capable of? He will do much worse.
Hey! He's a child! This is not his fault! And the more you hurt him, the more rats are out there and the more people die!
This is why we need to take him away. His power will grow stronger as his days draw shorter.
Magister, please.
What do you mean?
Amicia. Hugo is condemned.
The last threshold means the death of the carrier.
No. There must be a way. Lucas
Your
managed-
friend bought you time when your brother reached the first threshold, but this is something else. There is no stopping it. No elixir, no potion.
Wait. There's an island. He keeps talking about an island. Maybe the macula is behind it.
It
We
is
need-
a child fantasy.
So what's a child's fantasy doing on the wall of your laboratory? Yes. What's out there?
Poor girl. You're running away from reality.
I mean, yes, but
You must accept your brother's fate and your own. And the fate of a protector is to do as the Order commands.
I don't give a damn about your order. I don't know you. I don't work for you. Let me see him.
Hugo is tired, Amicia. You can't enter his room in your state.
Let me pass.
Not until you've calmed down. You said it yourself. The macula feeds on his emotion.
Ah!
We are going to the Order's quarters in Marseille.
Oh, hey,
as soon
we're
as
moving.
possible. I've got a boat and a man, Joseph, waiting at the harbor. He needs to be warned. As for me, I'm going to rest. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Lucas, please go to the harbor and find this Joseph.
really, we're gonna send
Yes,
him.
Magistra.
We're going to send him out on his own.
Amicia.
This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Be careful. Both of you.
This is such an why are we going out on the town again?
No. Did you know about Hugo?
I wanted to tell you, but
You should have. We're talking about my brother, Lucas.
I didn't know Magister Baudin would tell you like this.
God, I can't. Ugh, let's just keep going.
Fine.
Yeah, Wolfie, that's something they did in both of the games, actually. We can change what the flower is at any time. So, right, we have Chamomile and Arrowhead from this game, and from the previous game, We have Daisy, Carnations, Aquilegia or Columbine, Gladiolus, Hawthorns, etc., etc., etc. Yoink. And so we can just equip different flowers in Amicia's hair, because Hugo collects flowers, and we're adorable like that. It is my favorite small humanizing detail. Also, yeah, why are we the ones doing this again? I must ask. We murdered.
A curfew has been ordered by the Counts of Arles. All townsfolk stay in your homes.
By the way, oh yeah.
What's going on? The city's under lockdown. Anyone caught in the street will be arrested.
There we are. They're locking down the whole city.
Remember the locked district?
They
Yep.
wouldn't dare purge a whole city, would they?
I don't know.
We need that boat quickly.
Yep. But yeah, a small detail from last time. We actually, hopefully people pointed out in chat, that this town is actually based on a real one. The town of Arles is known for its amphitheater that has a tower in it. Well, the amphitheater has of course been restored here. In the Middle Ages, right, the walls were all that stood, and there were buildings inside of it. So, you know, we are actually in a real place. Which is helpful, because it tells us exactly where we are. Actually, chat. Let me go back over here, because that means we can actually look at exactly where we are. On Google Maps. Because, right, I kept wanting us to be in the Pyrenees, so we could be in Spain, and therefore have fun Iberian architecture. As it turns out, we are, you know, not that far off. Like, there's Marseille, there's Arles, and the Pyrenees are right along in here. All through here. Is there a photo mode? I haven't found a photo mode. There is a photo mode. Oh, heck. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in? No? 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 Please? Please, can I? No? Tragic. I can make it sad. I can go up and down. But I do not seem to be... And I can look around. Oh, good. I can zoom in the old-fashioned way. I'll just stand on that. That's helpful. Chat, don't let me forget that there is a photo mode. And think about what shenanigans we can do with a photo mode. I just have a feeling we're going to want a lot of both of these. You know?
There is no need to panic. The army of Provence has the situation under control.
Yes. Now tell them what your control means.
Yes, yes, Amicia, you're getting riled up again. Amicia, you're being awfully angry.
At the back. It leads to the harbour.
Get ready, men. We'll move our load to the docks soon.
The docks. That's where we're going, isn't it?
Those cages on their guard. I think they're bodies from the arena.
So this is where they take them.
Are they dropping them in the sea? Are they just burying them at sea? I mean, that's, you know, attested enough that I'm not mad about it, but...
When we're there, you'll hold your sling, alright? We don't need another barn situation. So, no more killing soldiers.
Alright,
Don't worry. I heard you the first time.
understood.
Other ways.
If the rats kill the soldiers, it's not our fault, right?
We're here.
Right? If the rats kill the soldiers and not us, it's not our fault. That's just, like, you know, working correctly. By the way, how are we on doing? Oh good, we're so close on prudence to be able to be sneakier. That sounds nice. That would be so nice. Just a little bit of sneakiness.
Asked me to ask Magister Vodan about the island. The fresco in his lodge.
Uh-huh.
What did he say?
He said it's just a symbol.
Uh-huh.
A two-peak symbol, just as in Hugo's dream.
Uh-huh.
No. The island. The macula waking up. The order. It's too much.
Glad to hear you say it. It helps me not to feel alone in this.
You're not. I'm here.
Aw. Aw, they're cute, chat. I love them.
I'm sorry, Amicia. For Hugo.
He's not dead yet.
All right. Remember, no more killing soldiers. No more killing us.
I got it. No kills, no being spotted. Let's get this boat.
Plague be upon you? Wait. Yeah, you're 2 years behind the times.
We're here. So where's our boat?
Red and white sail. Right there.
It's still there. Good.
I hope our pilot is too.
Good point.
Okay, this is so spooky. God, this is so wonderfully spooky. Right, the water being almost pitch black. Hey, there you are.
It looks so fine. I'll take it. For Hugo.
A gentian, I think. I'm sure he'll love it.
I'd like to offer him so much more.
He loves anything that comes from you.
I'm not sure he'd agree.
Right, but like the water being this pitch black with the boats all moored up and feeling like they're listing even though they're not. Like there's so much delightful here. And the like overblown brooding clouds with the seabirds and crows. It's so nice. Isn't a gentian very expensive? I don't know. I have absolutely no clue.
Come on! You should be at the gates already.
Dang it.
Keep moving. Quiet.
Get off my back. We can't afford to break these jars.
The city's running out of time.
The city needs these jars intact, so settle down.
Enough arguing, soldiers. Move! Move!
What are they doing? Getting in more trouble, I'd say.
We should just leave this place.
Uh-huh.
I heard it left nothing but mass graves when it happened in Queen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. It's you want your place.
Amicia, remember?
This lockdown is gonna get them all killed.
Yes. It's going to be terrible. A real rat carnival.
All right! Open the gate!
What the hell are they doing?
You got your orders.
Watch over the jars until we reach the other side.
Our lives depend on it now. Stop praying and let go.
Look at that wall.
Yes. They built it in a hurry. And it's blocking our path to the boat.
Let's get closer.
Good luck, lads.
What the hell are they doing? Also, look at all the fish traps. I wasn't paying attention to the decor in the area, but there's a lot of really lovely fish
This
traps.
city used to be a commercial door to the Mediterranean Sea.
Now it will be a door for the spread of the bite.
That's depressing.
I mean, that's right. That feels about accurate. Right. In both the Black Death and the Plague of Justinian, Marseille was one of the most significant. Lucas,
I can't follow you, Amicia. I was starting to worry.
Lucas, what are you doing? Pathfinding. Pathfinding, my lad. Oh, we're just supposed to look over?
There's some abandoned cargo here. I think it's silk. Lucas, look. Real silk.
It probably came from China. I've never seen so much.
Amazing!
There's a fortune here.
Someone made this. On the other side of the world.
Do you think it's the same in China? Do you think they have the rats too?
Maybe not. Not yet.
They did 100 years ago. Chat, don't tell them. Don't tell them. They had the rats 100 years before we did. Unfortunately, right, the plague is described in the middle of the 13th century in northern China along the Mongol frontier. And the worst of it is passed by the middle of the 14th century, but they are equally as frightened by what they see, though I am much less familiar with the Chinese, the Yuan, well, 13th century, I guess, the Song response and then the Yuan response after it to plague. Where am I supposed to go? Exactly, right? I agree, Kyra. That is a lovely, lovely scene. And the thing I love so much about it is, right, it's acknowledging that we are in a real interconnected world. And even though we see those silks at night, actually let's go back up to those silks, because screw it, I make the rules here. And the rules say I want to look more at silks. Those are just linen. Actually, no, those were also silk, we just can't see shit. Let's go up here. So, right, even in the moonlight, even though these are starting to get a bit stained like that, even though they're a bit tattery, look at how bright these colors are. And look at how rich the decoration is on them. I have no idea if these are historically attested patterns from textile fragments that survive, but I don't care because it communicates something real about just how, right, big and extravagant and interesting the world is, and what sorts of materials were available with all of that.
Let's see that gate.
So, you know, really nice moment. Right, my favorite thing the game is doing so far is that it's pushing up. Right?
Soldiers, helmeted. We'll have to sneak around.
Hopefully there's a side way to pass that gate.
What do you think is behind it?
We'll know way too soon.
Give me that knife.
You believe they'll make it this time?
I believe nothing. I just know bodies keep coming from the city, and we had too many of our own.
I should have gone to see my mother when I could.
Pray. It's all we have left.
And that's not much.
You, sir, start moving. If that guy's gonna just stand still the whole time, I'm gonna get into real trouble real fast. I wanna keep an eye on this guy. See if he does that. Is he just gonna stay still? Because I feel like I just go up the stairs here. There's Saltpeter, but... Alright, fine, we're gonna do it this way.
What's moving there?
False alarm.
Better take a closer look. Oh no.
Everything's fine.
Better have a look.
We have to hide.
The hell? Nothing here. Intruders here.
Damn it.
I think they went up there. Intruders, catch them now!
Ah, we don't have time. What?
Think this is over? Think this is over?
Hey. Ah, damn it. Unfortunately, that doesn't get both of them.
Stop! You got no business here.
Well, I didn't use my sling to kill anyone.
Through here. Yes.
I did not use my sling to kill anyone. That gave me a prudence set.
Like a battlefield. What happened here? I don't know, but let's follow that cart and keep our eyes open.
God, you know, from an archaeological perspective, I would love if all the battlefields looked this, catastrophic.
I know what happened to this place, and they're repeating the same mistake.
For pity's sake, it's stuck. Just help us. They're coming.
If they don't calm down, I think it's too late.
Don't go any further, Amicia.
This is possible.
There are so many! How are we going to cross that? That liquid on the ground, it's from their jars.
It smells like tar. If it is, it's highly flammable. Try setting it on fire.
Yes, yes, let's try.
I didn't expect that. Neither did they.
Careful with those flames.
Nice.
That brazier, it can be pushed.
Yes,
Oh god, we're doing this again?
this is all wrong.
Let's hope Marseille is different.
Wait until the rats invade it.
Amicia,
True.
Audi will have special buildings in Marseille. Equipment and
Will-
people.
People
Will
like
they though?
that. How do you think this will end? Staying here is dying. It won't go further.
Joseph's boat.
We're getting closer.
It's the one with the torch on it, I assume. Well then. That went...
More of them.
That building on the left looks safer.
I mean, I agree with you that it looks safer, but I don't see a stick I can use. So I'm not sure... Ugh.
Let's try through here.
Let's go inside for the wave of rats. I'm sure this will definitely keep us okay.
Whoa, that smell.
Tar. Makes your head spin.
I don't hear any rats.
No. But they
Not
were
from the
here.
inside.
Look at this.
It's sticky and green.
What is all this?
A tar workshop. They must use it to seal boat hulls. These mechanisms are still intact.
It smells different here.
Resin. This is a mixing pool. That barrel up there must be the diluent.
We should move on.
Don't have a choice.
They're following us.
Yeah, of course they are.
Don't panic. We have resin. It just needs that diluent up there, and we get tar.
A pool of tar. That could be our way to that door in the back.
That barrel is pretty high, though.
We could find a way to reach it.
Let's see. These ropes make the platform move. Operators climbed on it with that ladder, behind the grating.
We must get over there.
Just step through. Just step through. Amicia.
Don't spot it.
So we're making tar now.
I know, but it shouldn't take us long.
Well, let's get to it.
We could totally climb through that. Yes, it would probably give us tetanus.
What do you think?
Yes, go up that ladder. I'll move the platform closer.
On my way.
Right, I mean, yes, there's a good chance of us getting tetanus, but I don't care. I would prefer getting tetanus to getting eaten by rats. Slightly.
Yes. Turn it all the way.
Leave it to me.
That was not the part of the platform I thought would move, TBH.
Good. Hold it until I tell you.
All right,
So what's gonna go wrong?
Ready?
I'm letting go. Hang on.
Whoa.
So what's gonna go wrong?
Basins.
Coming.
Nothing's gonna go wrong? Have fun with lockjaw.
It's alcohol, of course.
Are we ready?
Yes. Let's make that tar. Pouring.
Do you know the quantities?
No. I'm improvising.
Please, don't kill us.
Good. I think you can light it up.
All right,
Let's see what our tar's worth.
here we go. Huh, it's working.
Yes. Well, that's one step.
What now? I'm stuck.
Wait. I think they experimented with some ingredients here. And yes, that could work. I'll throw them to you.
Those beasts are really close.
Here. Say when you're ready to catch.
Go.
You've got
Hooray.
resin and alcohol now. Mix them.
Done.
Perfect. Now throw a pot of tar between those two big basins.
Please work.
Let's see what our tar's worth.
Perfect.
Yes! That last pool there is already full of tar.
Coming.
Ow. Carefully. Don't light yourself on fire, Amicia.
You saved my skin.
The tar did. This stuff works miracles.
Anyway, thank you.
No need for that.
Aw, they're still being sweet. So what games do I like playing being a historian? Times Fever, welcome. Good to see you. I mostly, I am like the one historian who doesn't particularly like Paradox games. Ground strategy is just not something my brain clicks with. So I have been playing a lot of RPGs, right? So like this game, we've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance a bunch. We'll be coming back to that soon. And then coming up, right, we've got like God of War coming up. And then we do a bunch of like indie games, games from diverse backgrounds, games about non-European, non-American histories. So, try and get a good variety of stuff. But like, I don't know, Obsidian's new game, Pentiment, comes out in the middle of November, and I'm so excited. Everything I've heard Josh Sawyer say about it makes me extremely excited. So, we'll be playing that.
Don't be too sure about that.
Listen, Amicia. About Hugo. I was stuck between Magister Vaudin and your mother, and I have no excuse.
Aw.
I was wrong.
It's just... I wasn't prepared. I can't lose him. I can't.
We'll do what's right.
We will.
Good on them. So yeah, I hope that answers that, right? But, right, we get games like Scabma Snowfall, right, which was made by a Sami Finnish team, which was extremely cool. So games like Inua, made by a Nuktitut team. So, right, games by, and about indigenous stories and histories are something that I'm particularly keen on at the moment, but, you know, we get a good variety of stuff. Oh, chat, I should let you all know. I'm actually going to be showing up in someone else's channel coming up fairly soon. November 3rd. We'll see if we need to sort out if I'm allowed to stream at the same time. But I'm going to be hopping into some Valheim, with, Sarah Nell Jackson.
Oh, they're here. It's infested down there.
Wait, look. There's resin down there. And a barrel of diluent over there. They were making more tar here.
Let's use it to open a way to our boat then.
Yes. Back to making tar.
What a day.
But yeah, we'll be hopping into some Valheim, for that. Which should be a good time, because, you know, multiplayer is something I wish we could do a lot more of.
Let's see what you do.
It controls the footbridge.
We need that thing here.
Who are you?
We're just crossing.
Well, you won't. I've been stuck here for ages with those rats. I need to get out of here.
We have a plan. Do you have access to that footbridge?
Yes, but I'll need your help. They raised the bridge.
I can handle that.
Damn, I didn't expect that. Wait a moment.
Alright, mate.
He seems reasonable.
He's scared.
Good for us then.
Here's your diluent.
Thank you.
He doesn't seem to know about our escape.
Or he just hasn't figured it out yet.
Oh, it just works. Thank you. Does this drop it right in here? It does.
Go again.
They don't like fire, right?
Yes.
Good. So how are you gonna light that up?
We have ways.
I don't see any torches around.
Just
No.
wait. Alright. That's something.
Hey, what's that flaming thing you threw in there?
That's,
It's homemade. Basic alchemy.
Alchemy. We don't much like all that around here.
That's fair.
bad because it's gonna save your skin. Soldiers.
Good. Now there are 2 other basins ahead.
Let's get to it then.
Amicia, you should get on that footbridge to manage the diluent.
Uh-huh.
Handle the crank to get it moving.
Alright. I'll tell you when I need you. Lucas, that's a job for you.
Agreed.
So where are you going anyway?
We're fleeing this place.
You 2 do know we're in the middle of a lockdown.
Yes, and people are dying anyway, so we're taking our chance.
I see. Hey, you're passing over the basin. Slow down.
You can let go.
Fine.
Great. It's in position.
Let me just get myself some more materials real quick. You had the original in your Steam library, and this one's got you interested in playing the first one? Yeah. Oh, I should do this first, huh?
Time to light this one too.
Leave it to me.
It is absolutely worth your time.
Still a boat blocking the way.
This one's yours to lift.
How does that work? Gotcha.
Lucas, that's up to you.
Straight away.
Oh, come on. Do the thing.
Good teamwork. Surprisingly
Do the thing. Hello, Myth Nerds.
We've had to rely on ourselves.
Also horrible. How the heck do you contribute to our totem when we aren't, like, at live with that game? That's tomorrow's job.
We're almost there. Just fill up that last basin.
All right, let go.
Immediately.
Alright, here we go. Well, thank you for the contribution to the totem, I suppose. And... yoink.
Lucas, you can come. The way's clear. All right.
Is the way clear?
Amicia, I'm blocked!
No, the light doesn't reach far enough.
There should be a way.
Yes, just throw tar directly into the fire. It will boost the flames for a while.
That's... well, yes, that will work.
All right, let's try.
Alright, well, yeah. Really? I threw the tar. I can't reach the one all the way over there. Do I have to do it way over here? I guess I have to go down there and do it myself. Fine. Wait. Mate. Am I lifting this damn thing? Oh wait, this is mine to lift. Right. The hell? Oh yeah. Okay, I just throw a lump of tar.
My eyes! Go now! That tar won't burn for long.
It worked perfectly. Thank you.
That was actually pretty smart.
We may not know alchemy, but we've dealt with our fair share of tar, all right?
We saw the jars. What are you doing with it?
That's confidential.
Oh, right.
You're almost there.
I've made it!
Great.
I'll be damned. Hey, can you use your thing again? I'm stuck here.
I'll try. Yes.
There you go.
Time to meet him face to face.
We'll be careful. Who knows what he'd have done if we'd met in the city?
Follow orders.
Yes, no matter what they were.
That was good work.
We did it.
I'm lucky you decided to break the law tonight.
We should go now, no?
Yes, we're in a hurry.
Sure, I'll escort you back home.
Actually, we must keep going that way.
Impossible. You're going back home.
Oh, come on.
Let us go. We did our part.
The law is the law.
Let us pass. You'll regret it.
You're threatening a soldier of the army of Provence?
I am. This is too important.
Wait. In the outskirts, our men got attacked by a girl and a boy. You escaped.
Amicia, you could blind him with the tar.
I'll deliver justice myself. Say your prayers.
Now, Amicia.
We don't have time for this. Run to the stairs. Come on. The boat is right there.
Yes.
Lord,
These people.
I'm done trusting any of them.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, that was a fairly reasonable reaction. Like, I'll be honest. I don't quite fault that guy for that reaction. Oh, I don't have enough of anything for that. Lame. Not even a nice box with any details in it. No? No, nothing. Alright. Fair enough.
Let's see that boat.
It's a public health matter. You should have left when you still could, Joseph.
I am waiting for a client and I always honor my contracts, my friend.
Consider your contract
Also,
cancelled.
tail hydrate.
The harbor's locked down and you're
He's
trespassing.
our man.
Yes, and trouble's coming. We need to move.
All right, you know what? I have better places to be.
No, you've seen too much. I'm arresting you.
Oh, come on. You know what? Piss off!
No. Joseph.
Joseph, wait!
Stay where you are!
We're here on behalf of Magister Voda. We need to leave town.
What do you think I'm doing? This place is a mess!
Please! We're stuck here! There's a child with us!
Well,
Yes, come on.
well, if he kills them, then it's not our problem.
Joseph broke a jar of tar. It reacted with the torch.
That's a quick way to do it. Lucas, it's getting too dangerous. I'll get killed or miss that boat. I need to use my sling again.
Yes, do what you must. We need that boat at all costs.
Good. Let's go.
Let me down with a tar pile, then ignite it to knock him dead. Combine them with a pot or break.
We're out of the harbor. Why did Percy do that?
Don't know. He must have been a soldier. This Joseph's not an alchemist. He got another one.
That's crazy. Look at that fire in the middle.
Yes, it's huge.
I smell tar. So this is what they've been
Were they gonna just burn down the whole thing?
Scared of the dark, it seems.
Were they just gonna burn down the entire damnable thing? Alright, there's one person there that I don't think I need to worry about. I will need to worry about it in the him in the future. Okay, he is coming this way. Annoying. That's extremely frustrating, actually. I want him to not be here. Oh,
He never misses.
At least the order did something useful.
that was not quite what I had in mind, but that's fine.
That fire. It's not wood burning. It's bodies.
Yeah.
This is where they all end up.
We're out of tar and bodies keep coming. Well, it means our cleaners are making progress.
This is not cleaning. Most of these people weren't even sick. The beast is emptying the city. It's a massacre.
They're all potentially sick. We can't take the risk of letting anyone out. You know it.
I mean, that is basically how this worked in this period, right? Once quarantines start being established,
Trap people inside, then get rid of them.
This is a war strategy. As soon as we reach Joseph, we must hurry back to the house.
I hope we still have time.
I didn't think they could do worse than the Inquisition.
They always can.
yeah,
If the
right.
Count has been here, maybe he'd have been reasonable.
Doubtful.
We could have asked for a meeting and
And what? Tell them we're bringing them rats and death. There's no escaping this. There never was.
it's too late anyway.
Uh-huh.
This is the epicenter. It can only spread now.
Uh-huh. We're gonna be sneaky here, chat. But yeah, right, once quarantines start being used for the plague, realistically in the 16th century, more so than the 14th, then they are very, for lack of a better word, crude. Right, so they deal with often entire regions. This is all in the European context, by the way.
Stay right there, you hear?
In a non-Euro context, things do look different, right? There are Chinese quarantines much earlier.
I'm so scared I'll see Mother and Hugo among them.
I think they've started purging the lower districts first. The houses in the upper part of the town. There's still time.
I hope you're right.
Bodies, bodies, bodies. Let's get inside here. Let me be sneaky. Bam. Go around, go around, go around, go around, and hide. But yeah, right, there are like province-wide quarantines in Song Dynasty China, I believe. But yeah. Huh. It's gonna be a good... It's gonna be a good step to take here. Perfect.
This city's going to fall into chaos. People won't go down that easy. They'll fight back.
Hopefully it's a matter of hours. Joseph knows how to fight. That's a good thing.
If you come down here instead of turning, I'm going to be very upset. Good, you turned. That makes you fine. Okay, so I can always hit them with a stupefaccio if they're carrying a torch.
What's that?
Hell.
It was nothing.
Don't look at me. No, that's an ingefähr pot. I don't care about an ingefähr pot. Just want a regular pot.
What's this?
Stay away.
I can't follow you, Amici.
Wait a second.
Here you are.
What's that? Sorry.
Not this way. Not this way.
Oh, damn it. Ah. Oh, so close. She just didn't get distracted, right? That's alright, the overall strategy was sound. I just fucked up the execution at the last moment. So let's try that again, this time with feeling. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky, more alchemical nonsense. And... Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me.
I'll see Mother and Hugo among them.
Don't look at me.
They've started purging the lower districts first. The houses in the upper part of the town. There's still time.
I hope you're right.
Please continue not perceiving me. Lucas, good thing you're invisible. Uh-huh. Don't look at me. This isn't my favorite place to try and... So I do have some time. I don't need to, like, rush this. Because if I can get into that corner, I can climb that. That's going to be way safer.
This city's going to fall into chaos.
Uh-huh, thank you.
They'll fight back.
Hopefully it's a matter of hours. Joseph knows how to fight. That's a good thing.
a second. A shadow.
Damn it.
They found us.
Zoom in. Luckily, happened at the last, at the literal last, stop, so I'm not bothered. I think I must have missed a tool then, though, if they...
Who's that?
Hello.
Damn! I thought you'd never make it. Come.
Hang on. Before I talk to you, I just wanna... Aw.
Thanks for not letting us down.
And for the helping hand.
Well, you did your part. Now, where is the rest of the group?
In town, getting ready to leave. I need
Ha.
Hugo. What have they done? I'll go get them. You come get us on the docks by the house.
Be careful.
What's going on?
Big plague. Big plague's going on. Don't mind me. And suddenly we're fine?
What do you think it was?
I don't know, but it woke me up.
There, the house.
A bad omen, I tell you.
Curfew is still in effect. Go back to your oats. What's going on? Tell us the truth.
Enough lies.
No, run! All of you!
Hell. Let me run? Please?
No!
Run. We zoom in. I'm sprinting as fast as I can. Ah, hell. Crash Bandicoot, let's go.
What's going on? What did they do to you?
Go on, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh Lord, I told them this would happen. I'm sure it's that goddamn photo.
Go, 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 go. Yes, rooftop parkour. Ha!
No!
Holy shit. Run.
Please stop this!
Ah. Ah. It's not that they're strong, it's that there's 5 million of them.
Please, you gotta stop this! I'm coming to you! Get out! We must go. Don't stay there, lady, they're coming!
Help. Go, 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 go. Ah! Ah! No! Oh, no. Oh, Christ. Yes, rooftops! Rooftops, let's go. I'm loving this, like, rooftop rod. What? Shit! Ow. I believe, holy shit. We're going. Faster, faster.
He's your son. Do something. Ah, the protector, finally.
He won't calm down, I don't know what to do. Let me... Hugo, I'm here!
Ha! Get fucked.
Calm down, please, please. I know why you're upset. Hugo, please.
Get absolutely fucked, Voda.
Hey, I had a nightmare. I know. What happened? We should get out before everything collapses. Yes, Lucas must be waiting at the docks. Let's go.
you know very little about the series. He's her brother and maybe the Antichrist, right? Yes, basically. Probably not actually the Antichrist, right, on the grounds that the macula appears to be genetic. Um,
Amicia, I should carry him.
no, no, you
I'll
should
do
not.
it.
The city is gone. All of it.
We have to leave.
This is unprecedented.
Yes. Yes, it is. So, the fact that it is unprecedented, both in the lore of the game and in this context, is awesome.
What's going on?
Cause,
I feel
right,
dizzy.
in 1348 already, there is, acknowledgement all across the Mediterranean that the Black Death is unlike anything else that has happened before. In Islamic and Christian traditions, they realize that the scale of this dying, it makes all other plagues look like drops of water in the ocean.
People, it's too late. Keep going.
Who is that?
Try to sleep, Hugo. Do that for me.
I...
Don't look. Keep your eyes closed.
Amicia, what happened?
It's the rats. They attacked.
No. No.
We're leaving, Hugo.
I'm sorry.
It's like my nightmare. It's because of me.
Calm down, please.
No. It's my fault.
No. Dreams are dreams, all right? I'll give you something on the boat. It will calm you down.
Hmm.
No. I wanted to stop for real.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to stop Amicia.
It will. In Marseille, they'll help you.
No, they won't.
It's not true. You keep saying that. But you're lying. Lying.
Oh.
Hugo, please calm down. You have the right to be sad and angry, but I won't let you down. You know it.
Oh.
We'll find a way. We will.
Are you alright? I thought you were...
We're all unharmed, Lucas.
Come aboard, quick!
Well, most of us are unharmed.
It's only us. Magister Vaudin.
I see. Let's not waste time then.
Calls to mind the death of all the firstborn in the Book of Exodus. Yeah, I'm actually not aware of anyone in the Islamic or medieval Christian traditions comparing it to that. Right, because the big difference, Wolfie, is that, right, an enemy of insert faith here, dying of the plague, is God taking vengeance upon them for being your enemy. But notably, right, in the Passover, well, the Jewish people are passed over, right? You mark them so that they pass over. So that the Holy Spirit would pass over the household and spare them. They didn't know what to do when plague struck the faithful. The Hadith tradition treats it as martyrdom, but on a scale of this thing, right, it becomes greatly unclear from a religious perspective what the hell is going on and how you possibly survive that. Oh, no, this is so much rapidly, like, literal thousands of orders of magnitude greater, and they recognize it, that this is a much, 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 much bigger event, covering a much, much, much bigger geographic area. Anyway, we have been going for 3 hours, and that means we are going to wrap up for the night. So, big thank you to everyone who made this possible, especially our patrons, all listed right there. If you want to join them, do head over to patreon.com/littlehistory. It would mean a lot, would be super appreciated. Otherwise, thank you to everyone who tuned in, hung out, followed, subscribed, all that jazz. So, and we'll be back tomorrow with Cult of the Lamb. So, nice chill stream, hanging out. spreading propaganda, and by propaganda I mean true historical facts. So I hope you all join me then. And until next time, have a good night, and may it be blessedly rat-free. Alright?